make, and I think it's a real honor to Pete and to all of us. Dave?
Well, I only knew Pete for about 10 years, so not nearly as long as the rest of you. When I came ashore, he was at the parade meeting like everybody else, and I just wanted to say, I'd like to start out with, look at that smile. Every day that I saw him, I got that smile. And it's just wonderful. I made my notes, Peter. Well, we know from the Spanish Civil War that he had a strong character. And we also know that he was a character. And this was just brought out even further when he went to sea. So he was about 18 or 19 when he went to sea, and I didn't know him too much on the labor side. I knew him as a seaman. When we would meet, we wouldn't talk about unions or politics or anything like that. He wanted to talk about going to sea. You know, he dearly, dearly missed it. And when he went to sea, it was a very big formation in his life and character, because we were at war and we had a convoy system. Now, Pete worked in the engine room. No windows in the engine room. You know, so we worked 4 on, 8 off. Twice a day, he climbed down into that hole, and you could hear things through the water. Everybody's seen World War II movies. But he lived it. He'd be working down there and he'd hear an explosion. Might have been a ship ahead of him, or astern, or maybe the one on the side of him that took it instead of him. And he'd never know when that was coming. But every day, twice a day, he went down in that engine room because of his conviction and of the things that meant to him, what drove him. And he believed in fairness and all those things that we all as union members believe in. In the engine room, if you get torpedoed, there's very little chance that you're going to come out. The life vests are all at the top. You can't be working down in the engine room with your life jacket on. So if you could get to the top, you might have a chance. But in the North Atlantic, you only have about maybe 10 minutes before you die from heat or from exhaustion from cold. But he loved that life, and he didn't want to talk about anything when I was around except about going to sea. And it was great to see him with that smile